There must be a way to get to the rift in the lake.
You mean aside from wearing all your armor and wading in?
Swimming?
Yes, preferably without drowning.
It sounds different. The water changes the song.
Maybe the locals will lend us a boat.
Why? It's in the lake.
Does that rift mean water is pouring into the Fade right now?
There's the keep the mayor talked about, and the bandits.
Archers on the ramparts. Good defences. They'll be hard to pry out.
The walls look sturdy. Taking it wouldn't be easy.
Gate open, no patrols. Risky, but we could rush it.
They're frightened inside, trapped by the walls that protect them.
I think that's all of them.
This place would be an asset to our agents if you claimed it.
Payday, yeah? Let's get some merchants in your new house.
Good view. The Inquisition could use this place.
The fort appears sound. The Inquisition might make use of it.
We could throw the Inquisition's banner over the battlements. The villagers may not even object.
It'd be a shame to let this place go empty. The Inquisition could make good use of it.
The Inquisition's done Crestwood a favour. This fort would do nicely as payment.
Oh, this is better. Your people are fast.
Nice work. Crestwood will breathe easier with the bandits gone.
Good. They won't hurt the villagers anymore.
Congratulations, Inquisitor. A splendid acquisition.
Finally, this place is presentable. What now?
Another stronghold for the Inquisition.
New place looks good.
By Ferelden standards, of course.
The mayor said Darkspawn destroyed these controls 10 years ago. Who repaired them?
Right. Something stinks besides fish and... fish.
Good point. Ask the mayor.
The mayor? His shame had this shape.
Ask the mayor. He should know such trivialities.
Strange.
Come on, let's find that Fade Rift.
Look at this. How deep do these caves run?
A path. Did the villagers use this place for anything?
Is it me? Or did the temperature plunge as we stepped inside?
What's with the path? Did people used to live here?
After you, my dear.
You lead. I always get turned around underground.
It's humming below us. A window, wanting, wandering, looking back at what's looking.
How reassuring.
Our resident expert seems to think we're on the right path.
Bodies? Were people living down here when old Crestwood flooded?
Yes, a wall of water, washing over, lungs tight bursting, and then suddenly soft, sleepy, sliding away.
A terrible way to die. Drowning.
Poor bastards, I'm going to have nightmares just thinking about it.
Cold water rising. No way out. Maker's breath.
Shut down here. Like they didn't matter.
Claw marks on the walls. Best not to think about it too much.
Bad way to go.
So this is old Crestwood.
Look at all the bodies. No wonder the undead seem endless. Spirits can't resist, you know. They reach out to see what our reality is like and get trapped.
I hate muck. It stinks like... Ah, there's bones in it!
The water's washed in too fast. No way out. A wall of water. Like going to sleep. They were scared when the water came.
Smell just hits you, doesn't it?
Look at all the dead. Waiting for help that never came.
Delightful. I should have brought a handkerchief.
I can feel the weakness in the veil even above ground. Spirits are being called here like moths to flame.
There's a plaque. This was the mayor's old home.
What's left of it? Do you think he'll want it back?
Charming. Perhaps he'd like to recover some mementos.
The mayor dreams about this place. Shock and shame and hurt. I don't know why.
His new house is well furnished. Why is this one empty?
The spirits possessing the dead will plague Crestwood no more.
Ha! That should stop any more corpses from strolling about.
No more demons in the dead. The people will be safe now.
Excellent work. The dead should now lie where they fall.
You did it. We should let the villagers know they'll be slightly less undead in their future.
A letter of confession from the mayor. It says he was the one who flooded old Crestwood 10 years ago, to stop the blight from spreading.
He drowned them. In the muck. Oh, Mayor is having an arrow for tea.
It's monstrous, but if it stopped the blight from wiping out the entire village...
That sorry bastard. He left before he could get caught.
The mayor's racked with guilt. If he hadn't confessed, I doubt we'd have found out.
Villagers learn about this, they're not going to be happy.
What a sad mess. Will the Inquisition bring him in?
I knew he was nervous about more than the undead.
Well, this is unexpected. What happened? We were falling. Is this... Are we dead? If this is the afterlife, the Chantry owes me an apology. This looks nothing like the Maker's bosom.
No. This is the Fade. The Inquisitor opened a rift. We came through. And survived. I never thought I would ever find myself here physically. Look. The Black City. Almost close enough to touch. What spirit commands this place? I have never seen anywhere like it.
I've seen my father in the Fade. I've seen a demon pretending to be my sister in the Fade. But I've never seen this. It's not how I remember the Fade, either.
Cole, how does it feel to be back home?
I can't be here. Not like this. Not like me. No. This is the Fade. But I'm stuck. I can't... Why can't I? This place is wrong. I made myself forget when I made myself real. But I know it wasn't like this.
It's all right. We'll make it right.
The Fade itself is reacting to our presence here, much more strongly than I have ever seen before.
Yes. I hear your harrowings are slightly more strenuous. The first time I entered the Fade, it looked like a lovely castle filled with gold and silks. I met a marvelous desire demon, as I recall. We chatted and ate grapes before he attempted to possess me. Perhaps the difference is that we are here physically. This is no one's dream.
Shitballs, fuck, shit, crap, Fade, shit, ass, demons, crap!
What she said. This is shitty. I'll fight whatever you give me, boss. But nobody said nothing about getting dragged through the ass end of Demon Town.
So this is the true face of the Fade, behind the dreams and visions.
Is this really what it's like when you dream? How do you people ever sleep?
Shite, piss, stupid. I hate this.
This is fascinating. It is not the area I would have chosen, of course. But to physically walk within the Fade...
Oh yeah, this must be a dream come true for your crazy ass.
Just don't be distracted by your studies. This is a dangerous place.
Concentrate on the task at hand, mage. There is nothing more dangerous than this place.
Thank you for the warning.
Right. You like it here. Isn't that wonderful?
This shouldn't be possible. Do you think the Inquisitor's mark is keeping us alive?
Stands to reason.
It's not a friggin' stroll. Shut it, or things will find us.
Calm yourself, child. Hostile emotions only draw the demons more quickly.
If you sense anything strange, tell us immediately.
We walk the Fade, Inquisitor. Strange is to be expected.
Solus, you're the expert on this place. Anything helpful?
The demon that controls this area is extremely powerful. Some variety of fear, I would guess. I suggest you remain wary of its manipulations and prepare for what is certain to be a fascinating experience.
Don't suppose you have any words of wisdom for this part of the Fade?
The Fade is shaped by intent and emotion. Remain focused, and it will lead you where you wish to go.
Hey, Chief, let's join the Inquisition. Good fights for a good cause. I don't know, Krem. I hear there are demons. Don't worry about the demons, Chief. I'm sure we won't see many. Can't believe I asshole!
Imagine it. To walk in the Fade and survive.
We haven't survived yet.
There's no guarantee that we're going to survive this.
So we survive. Good to know.
Don't linger, my dear. I think the spirits dislike being unmasked.
My visits to the Fade are normally more pleasant. I don't usually wake up feeling the need to bathe. Usually. Sometimes. Well, never mind that.
This place is dangerous. I will gladly fight demons, but I have no desire to see where they come from.
Wrong. Wringing me out. Wrought right and rigid. I can't relax. Can't release.
You doing all right, kid?
Hey, stay with us, little guy. Don't do anything weird.
My dear, if your little pet turns on us, we will have no choice but to destroy it.
It should be like home. It's not. This isn't me, not this part.
It's all right, Cole. Even locked in the mortal form you have made yourself, you're in control here.
Cole, if we're going to get out of here, I need you focused.
I'll try. It's hard.
It's all right, Cole. We'll get you out of here soon.
Thank you.
Everyone, if I get possessed, faint on my blind side, then go low. Cullen says I leave myself open.
You do. I will.
I'll bear that in mind.
I suggest we avoid being possessed in the first place.
Possessed? I don't want to get possessed.
Remember last time we ended up in the Fade, Hawk?
Oh, how could I forget? My closest friends showed such loyalty in the face of a demon's temptations.
Well, we got better. Sort of.
Did you think you mattered, Hawk? Did you think anything you ever did mattered? You couldn't even save your city. How could you expect to strike down a god? Anders is going to die, just like your family and everyone you ever cared about. You're a failure, and your family died knowing it.
Of course, a fear demon would know where to hurt us most. We must ignore it. I'm going to enjoy killing this thing.
Did the king's bastard think he could prove himself? It's far too late for that. Your whole life you left everything to more capable hands. The archdemon, the throne of Ferelden. Who will you hide behind now?
Is that all it's got? I've heard worse than that from Morrigan.
Tyrn Logan McTeer, the brilliant commander. Pity the one time you tried to rule, you failed so miserably. You had to be beaten, humiliated, lest you destroy your own country.
Huh. Is that all you've got? It's nothing I've not said to myself.
Warden Stroud, how must it feel to devote your whole life to the Wardens, only to watch them fall? You even doom the Wardens by bringing the Inquisitor down on them. You destroy everything you touch. Or worse, to know that you were responsible for their destruction. When the next blight comes, will they curse your name?
With the Maker's blessing, we will end this wretched beast.
Perhaps I should be afraid, facing the most powerful members of the Inquisition. The Kunari will make a lovely host for one of my minions. Or maybe I will ride his body myself.
I'd like to see you try.
Sarah, Sarah, Sarah. If you shoot an arrow at me, I'll know where you are.
Out of my head, bitch balls!
What's it like living as an apostate, Vivian? Do you really think you'll reclaim your power in the Circle? At your age?
Not one word.
Are you afraid, Cole? I can help you forget, just like you help other people. We're so very much alike, you and I.
No.
Greetings, Dorian. It is Dorian, isn't it? For a moment I mistook you for your father.
Rather uncalled for.
Once again, Hawk is in danger because of you, Varric. You found the red lyrium. You brought Hawk here.
Just keep talking, Smiley.
Your Inquisitor is a fraud, Cassandra. Yet more evidence there is no Maker, that all your faith has been for naught.
Die in the void, demon.
Like Blackwall. There's nothing like a Grey Warden, and you are nothing like a Grey Warden.
I'll show you a Warden's strength, beast.
Döthma Herelan. Mabanal inasalin. Marsolas inamardin.
Bonal nadas.
Could that truly have been the Most Holy?
The Divine. Please say that was her. It was her, right?
I've never met the Divine. You think that was really her?
Do you believe it was really her? The Divine, I mean.
Well, I have no idea. If it's a spirit, it's not acting like one. No demon would have been so helpful without asking something in return.
We have survived in the Fade physically. Perhaps she did as well. Or, if it is a spirit that identifies so strongly with Justinia that it believes it is her, how can we say it is not?
Justinia was unarmed and unprepared. She could not have defended herself against the creatures of the Fade. Whether this is a kindly spirit or a demon fighting its rival for territory remains to be seen.
I don't know, to be honest. We survived here, why couldn't she? Whatever she is, she seems to want to help us.
I doubt it. Our survival here is miraculous on its own. Whether she's a spirit or a demon, she wishes to help us. For the moment, at least.
So she's not real. Then the nightmare's fake too, right? Right?
That's great and all, but the nightmare is the thing currently scaring the shit out of me.
I'm less concerned with her than I am with the nightmare she mentioned.
It's nothing like me. I make people forget to help them. It eats their fears. I don't know if I could do that, but I don't. I don't want to. That's not me.
Relax, kid. I don't imagine anybody seeing much of you in the nightmare.
Peace, Cole. None of us mistake you for the nightmare.
Sounds like it preys on fear. Stealing people's memories, that's low, even for a demon. Memories make us what we are. A monster that takes them away. I don't want to think about that.
It is a fear demon, as I suspected, likely drawing on terrors related to the Blight. Fear is a very old, very strong feeling. It predates love, pride, compassion, every emotion, save perhaps desire. Be wary. The nightmare will do anything in its power to weaken our resolve.
A demon that steals people's fear. Oh, I've got a few I wouldn't mind losing myself. But after what it did to the Wardens, it's going to learn to fear for itself.
A demon that feeds on fear. Despicable, even for a beast of the Fade. After its corruption of the Wardens, I'll see it pay. And the nightmare? From what she said, I don't look forward to meeting it.
Demons! Be ready! I'm guessing those aren't friendly either!
What the crap are those supposed to be?
That's it, right? Not so bad. You're not so bad!
Guess this nightmare wasn't such hot shit after all.
These are lackeys. Worse could be coming.
Just let me have this moment to hope, all right?
I hate this place.
Small fears. Too small to shape the Fade themselves. Clinging to the nightmare. Feeding on the bits it leaves behind.
And of course, they look like giant spiders.
Spiders? I see maggots crawling in filth.
You saw spiders? I saw creatures corrupted by red lyrium.
Didn't see no spiders. I'd have taken bloody spiders.
You saw spiders? Spiders would have been a massive improvement from what I saw.
Spiders? Those look more like darkspawn to me.
Remember, we walk in the Fade. Demons of fear shape their appearance to unnerve each of us.
They want your fear, so they look how you feel.
Ah, of course. The demons look different to each of us. Personalized little terrors.
Well, now I feel better.
So, it's in my head. Knowing is not helping.
Wonderful.
Well, that's reassuring.
What's with the water? Trying to prey on my deep fear of having wet calves?
It's hard to trust my footing in this place.
They still remember when they were higher. Before it woke up and everything fell.
Ground should be down. Sky should be high. Figure it out, Fade.
I guess things just float whenever they feel like it here. Wonder what's up there. Or maybe it's best we never find out.
The rift! We're almost there.
Don't say it like that. That guarantees another demon is gonna show up.
How about we all just shut up and run?
Hard to outrun anything in this swamp.
We're not there yet. Stay alert.
Great, Hawk. Why not just dare the old gods to try and stop you?
Shit, that's big.
No, no, no. That's too big.
First of us, but that's a big one.
It wants our fear. Deny it and it has nothing.
Ha! We fought bigger.
You won't hurt my friends.
For the Maker!
Are we going to sneak around to look through the Empress's unmentionables now? Usually we don't reach this stage of a plan without a lot more drink, Lucky.
This party is looking up.
Room after room, and for what? Ruffle storage. Real useful.
So, even Liliana thought this place was dangerous and you wanted to just walk in here.
Blackwall, you look very dignified.
Thank you.
Consider a scarf next time, a bit of colour.
I shall leave the colour to you.
Sarah, what are you wearing? Are you sure it's dead?
What? Is there something? Oh, ha ha. Eat it.
An elven locket, stored away in a palace safe. Unwise, Celine.
Is that elven? Odd to find it here.
The Empress can't give up her pretty things.
A token of affection from happier times.
Celine must still care for Brialla.
Stored sorrow, hidden hurt. She couldn't throw it away.
I'll admit, I didn't think the Empress was this sentimental.
Well, well. Her Imperial Majesty has a fondness for elven keepsakes, I see.
Poor little man. One really shouldn't laugh, but it's impossible.
Everyone in the Empire has gone completely mad.
Well, that was... Orlesian.
Do they even like being so... like they are? Ugh.
Why kill the servants? They were unarmed.
Sorry to break it to you, hero, but this is what they call collateral damage.
Because they were in the way, of course. These were minor obstacles in the path to someone's power.
They always kill the servants first, my dear. Otherwise they could run and warn someone. The defenseless are always the first casualties of war.
Oh, sure, reasonable, innit? Frigging garbage.
Like war is a loan that's late a few payments. I hope we find the bastard who did this.
Caught in the middle of this crap. What fully qualified arsehole stops to kill a cook? Food was good too. Bastards.
Assassins are a shy lot. Can't have dangerous bakers raising alarms.
Someone will be held accountable for this.
Breath painful, stabbing, and then real stabbing. Lungs full, frothing, scent of apples as it all goes black.
Death by Apple Pie, a lovely poem by our dear friend Cole.
Nobody asked for creepy, all right? Shut it.
They're already dead. You can't help them. Don't let their memory overwhelm you.
These poor sods aren't doing much of anything, kid.
Not them. The others. They came when they heard crying. They don't understand. Repeating noises, sobbing, pleading, prayers, waiting for answers.
They'll be waiting a long time then.
Does it seem strange that every single person at this party has tried to bribe us?
It's the game, my dear. Everyone plays it here.
There is so much conniving and backstabbing here. Makes me homesick.
This is great. Even the elves are trying to bribe you.
Call it politics or the game or whatever. That's personal hate. Heh.
Every single major player has tried to bribe you tonight. In Orlais, that means you've officially arrived.
More politics and double-dealing. Is there anyone here who is not corrupt?
What was that sound? Something's not right.
I'm thinking trap. Yes, definitely.
What was that?
That rift altered the flow of time around itself. That is unexpected.
I don't know. Was that a new kind of rift? How many of them are there?
The Fade Rift messed up time. See? This is why my people get pissy about magic.
Demons and rubbish are bad enough. This? I don't even want to know.
I think we could have skipped these things getting weirder, don't you?
None of my reports indicated temporal distortions near these rifts. Interesting. The Magister's son dropped that. Be cautious, Inquisitor. Family name is everything in Tevinter.
Ooh, very mysterious.
Wow, aren't we secrety?
Did the Magister's son give you that? Why would he help you?
The note is unsigned. The boy feared his father might retrieve it.
That from the Magister's son? You really think he wants to help you?
There's no telling who or what will be waiting for us in that chantry.
Only one way to find out.
Come on, let's do something.
We'll be on guard.
We have found more questions than answers so far, my dear.
Elaborate bait for a trap? Why would he not just openly invite us there?
I suppose we won't find out unless we go.
Does Tevinter really need cults? Aren't they weird enough?
They believe rubbish anyway. A cult in their cult just doubles it.
Vince are all crazy. If it's not cults, it's demons or musical theatre or something.
Can we trust Doreen and Felix? I'm not sure who to believe here.
Since they've outmaneuvered us so far, it might be wise to take the Venatori seriously.
They have torn open time itself, so no, I doubt they truly need a cult as well.
The word you're looking for is dangerous.
Oh, demons don't scare me. I'll fight 10 at once. Ease up, big horse.
Anyone can fight 10 demons at once, not dying while you do it. That's the tricky part.
I know, right? All this just makes my head spin.
If he wants to fight demons, more power to him. He can fight all the demons he wants.
It's not arrogance if it's earned, Sarah dear. We'll see if he deserves it.
In fact, he acquitted himself quite well.
He seemed competent.
You think they're right? Alexius is setting a trap for us.
I'm sure he is. Everything about that Magister practically screamed, "I'm setting a trap."
Ugh, a Magister trap. I bet they'll be talking.
He's a Vint, so probably.
Alexius reeked of frustration. Strange for a man who seemed in complete control of everything.
If so, his son and his protege turned against him to warn us. Dangerous schemes are being hatched here.
We need his mages to seal the breach. We have no choice but to deal with him.
Gotta admit, I wasn't expecting to find so many Vints here.
Tevinters and blood mages are like lost socks, or couriers from the Merchant Guild. They turn up in the damnedest places.
That's what they do, yeah? Always showing up places. Tevinter must be rubbish.
Didn't they rule everything before? Maybe they just want everything back.
I doubt they expected to find Canary here.
I suggest you keep your eyes open. Our true enemy is not yet clear.
We must be ready for anything.
Well, the malcontents pledged themselves to Tevinter and joined a cult. I can hardly wait to see what comes next.
Yeah, I saw something like this back in Kirkwall. It may end with someone turning into a monster made of corpses.
Arrows. Arrows come next.
Oh, it'll probably all go to shit, and we'll be stuck mopping it up.
Me chopping Vince in half. Hopefully.
There are twists and turns enough to keep anyone occupied here.
We must untangle this quickly. The breach will not wait on our intrigues.
Do we believe that both Alexius's son and apprentice are turning on him? It seems someone wants to trap us either way.
Judging by the rifts here, I think Dorian was telling us the truth, weird as that is.
Then let's make them believe that it's a bad idea.
I don't know what to believe. All of this seems wrong.
Vince, they can't sneeze without stabbing each other in the back.
Whatever we believe, something has clearly changed the rift in this region. I advise caution.
Their willingness to betray raises the question of whether they will betray us. This whole business is distasteful. Perhaps we are better off pursuing the Templars instead.
I'd bet you 10 royals whatever the Templars are doing is just as weird.
Just pick one, because both sides need to boot up the Jack side.
Whatever we do, we should do it quickly. The breach isn't getting any smaller.
Are there going to be fewer demons that way? Because I'd be up for that.
I'd be careful of that, Cassandra. You don't want the Inquisition to gain a reputation for abandoning causes halfway.
We may not have time. The breach will not wait for deliberation.
We shouldn't keep the Magister waiting, my dear. He's so looking forward to this.
Oh, of course. Can't have fancy pants, not his knickers.
I'm sure he is. I hope we're as prepared.
Sooner we get inside, sooner I can hit something.
It's a brave thing you're doing. Let's hope we live to talk about it.
Is brave another way of saying dumb?
Walking into a trap. This brings back some memories.
Let us hope this ends better than your stories would.
Not up for a frantic run through the castle with 3 dragons on your heels, Seeker?
Why not? I only need to run faster than you.
Let us hope this ends as just one more for your collection.
Shall we go in?
Just keep Alexius talking until our agents have finished their dirty work. You ready?
The breach! It's everywhere.
Enjoy the view, my dears. This is the Elder One's power.
The Elder One and his Venatori. They are the ones who opened the breach.
The veil is shattered. There is no boundary now between the world and the Fade.
Used to be, it was only dwarves who were afraid of the sky. Now, it's just good sense.
Don't look up. Don't look up. Don't look. Shit, I looked.
I've forgotten what the sky was like before.
Shit! You can fit a lot of demons through that thing.
Alexius always hated the Rite of Tranquility. He thought it was proof of the South's barbarity. Those gifted with magic so feared that the mundanes destroyed their minds. He called it the worst thing that could be done to anyone.
Alexius found a way to top it.
Oh, well, this is much better. Friggin' brilliant.
It is to protect from these sort of excesses that the Rite of Tranquility exists.
He must have known this man was a mage once.
Alexius is a monster. He deserves to die. Painfully.
I agree with him, but this is hardly an improvement.
I'm surprised they left her alive this long. Poor woman.
Makes me sick, what they do to the priests.
Our mother. Where was your maker when you needed him most?
The Elder One is particularly hard on the Chantry.
The Elder One does not suffer rivals of any kind.
May she find peace at the Maker's side.
We need to find Alexius. I'm sure he'll be in the nicer part of the castle, if there is one.
Well, it's nice to do something constructive for a change.
Let's not stop till these bastards are lying in their own innards. Is that the way to the main hall? It didn't look like that before.
The Magister's grown paranoid. He's barricaded himself in there and will not come out.
Feels good to be fighting again. Ah, damn. I needed a good fight.
We shouldn't keep Alexius waiting, my dears. It's dreadfully rude.
If this madness is to be undone, we must focus on Alexius.
Well, the gang's all back together. What could go wrong now?
Can we find something else to hit? It'll make me feel better.
I almost feel nostalgic.
Nice to be doing anything at all. I'm enjoying it while it lasts.
I'm sure Alexius would be delighted to see us.
We may not have much time. Let's find the Magister quickly.
Anybody mind if I take some souvenirs? Maybe just a couple of those pronged helmets.
Somebody had very questionable taste.
Venatory decorating at its finest.
Alexius has made a dreadful mess of this place, hasn't he?
I didn't see this part of the castle.
It was covered in the tackiest carvings of wolves and dogs I'd ever seen. This is not an improvement.